might feel more comfortable if they're able to secure it with an Aegis? Or do you think Medusa's priorities should probably be elsewhere for this game?
I don't think he wants to do that, but I think he might have to do that, in which case it doesn't matter what you want. If you get to win the game, you can't play to not lose. You have to play to win. And like I said, I think there's going to be a high chance it's him at the top of the net worths, and DK and Legion are going to be hurting.
This bottom lane is getting frisky fast. This Coddle Bristle is just brutal to have to deal with. And there it is. The first blood comes out. ILTW quills it down.
Double salve bought by Solo, by the way. That's really cool because Bristleback never really wants to go these health regen items because he really prioritizes his mana with the mangoes as well as the quelling blade. So Solo decides to buy 2 salves. That's something I've never seen, but I've played a lot of Bristle, and I know that that's a struggle he faces as a hero, and
Soul's just juicing him up.
Yeah, that's just really cool.
Look at that. You want some blue bar? There you go.
Want some green bar? I got the salve. Yep.
Yeah, amazing. So we'll see how much that will develop in that bottom lane and juice up the Bristleback even further. The top lane, though, Shad slithering away. Rezo's Pango.
This is a disaster if he dies here.
Woo!
Oh
Dances on, gets it done, and hits him with the ult chat. Rezo's Pango is really becoming something special through this league. We saw that double Rampage play the other day, and already off to a nice start here. With that going well and the bottom lane going well, sorry, it's just like, and now it's all that's left is the mid lane, you know?
And Necro is absolutely favored against DK, as you are seeing here, doubling him up.
Yeah, so Verse Pro seem to be winning all 3 lanes at the moment.
And they have an Enigma.
And they have an Enigma who's just doing his own thing.
That's what I was going to comment on, is you basically have a 4-core lineup coming out from VP. And
they're winning 4 lanes, BSJ.
Yeah,
4 lanes.
Legion is a offlaner that is quite good at becoming a support if not given the start that she needs. And that's a really good kill for them. But I'm going to be honest, it really doesn't change that much of the bottom lane. Bristleback's going to come back. He's going to keep pushing W. And it's going to hurt.
I was going to say, I wonder if there's any value in not getting Illuminate and just getting Blinding Light. I mean, it's nice to blast stuff back, but maybe Blinding Light could bump them back and keep them away. Now he's in a bit of trouble bottom. Don't block Coddle from making it out. LTW runs through, and that's going to force them back. Either way, as you mentioned, not the worst thing ever for the Bristle to go down. He gets right back into action.
Certain lanes just change the dynamic of the lane, or certain kills, excuse me, as we see Solo good and getting gone on bottom, but he can just amp up the Quill Spray if he gets his chakra off.
Ooh. He does get it off, but he decides to go for the Illuminate.
Yeah, this is what I mean by it doesn't change the dynamic. Some kills make it so like when you come back, you're more likely to die again, and the lane's worse for wear. But in this case,
oh my goodness,
it does not change for Bristle as Necro is just running at Boom, and gotta be careful with that courier. Okay, he's gonna walk it to the side, effectively zoning the DK though. One of the few heroes that possesses the tools to harass a DK significantly enough to bully him out of lane through that passive regen. Even going for that extra efficiency on Necro, he's pulling it into the medium camp. Coddle goes down. Once again, though, Bristleback already higher than both of these heroes in level. And those level 2 Quill Sprays are going to start hurting. And I'm not trying to be too gloomy for Viking, but this is the recipe that VP was going for with all of these just walk-at-you heroes. That's all they have. They don't have any stuns, really, other than the Pango. And obviously the big ultimates eventually. But in the laning stage, they're just going to walk at you. And that's what's being done so far. Pangolier is level 5, while Medusa is level 3. Top of the CS charts, all 3 belong to VP. One of those is a 4 position.
That's Zayach, who's just still content, farming up as an Enigma. No threat in the world. You know what? It's weird. It's like, if you can pull it off, jungling, you know, when we talk about before the 4 positions, they can't really roam around in this meta. They got to be by the offlaner, especially if you don't have an offlaner who can support themselves.
That is
this guy can just do whatever he wants in the jungle.
That is the weakness of picking Medusa safe lane. You just don't do anything. And I think, in theory, in game, the Medusa pick was nice, but because you have a Medusa Chin, what is Rezo actually scared of? And if he's not scared, he's just going to do this. He's just going to run at you. And if he's not scared and he can just run at you, then Enigma doesn't have to be there. And then Enigma can do whatever he wants. So certain lanes...
They are trying so hard to commit on this Bristle, but It could cost them a lot.
Oh, the extra proc.
They do manage to get it down. It feels like such a struggle and a gamble almost to try to commit in for
They
that
kind of
finish.
have to, though.
This is where I'm like, Blinding Light, man. Just get the 1 point Blinding Light, then 2 Chakra, then go back from Illuminate. That
I
little
do
bump
wonder why he
could
doesn't
help.
have it, honestly.
It really could make the difference. You get a little bit of damage, but the space that you can create could mean the difference between life and death. But it's solo, so I'm not going to back.
Celery relieving a bit of that pressure with the mid catapult. Boom does get his level 6, and they are going to end up killing the catapult. So no one was tanking up the tower as much as he could, but no longer can.
Now Dragon Form going to come out. Boom.
That's not going to result in anything, though, other than just some farm.
I don't know if he is trying to just get some poking damage on the tower. I mean, there's help around. There's a Snapfire behind him, a Chen to the side who has a little ghost.
He is yoked up on no one, though. He's got
Get him with
Treads,
that frost
double
attack.
null.
Go, Ghost.
Is this going to work?
The cookie. They need more. Oh, Rezo's shown up, and he is swole. And they quickly knock down 2. No one will live on. And this has got to feel real bad for Viking GG. That is their first proper rotation, and it looks like everybody who was involved is going to pay the price for it. I'll get your courier, though. No, you will not, sir. Rezo takes the double. Oof. This is looking fantastic for VP at the start. Back on action, Viking bottom lane, though, BSJ, as they get the cookie jump forward, and this time...
Who's going on who exactly?
Yeah, I don't think you want to commit too much for that.
I actually think it's really bad ILTW didn't take his Nasal Goo instead of his second point in Bristleback. As we see a black hole top onto the Medusa.
First of the game. First time Enigma's really showing himself in the game, and they take out, you know...
Oh my god, this quadruple stack in the small camp bottom. Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's the dream.
That's what Kyle's been farming on the side. I mean,
Yes.
the one nice thing with the early point Illuminate, you could stack camp super easy with it,
I think that's why he did it.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
He has the 7.5-minute Vanguard plus Soul Ring on Bristleback despite 2 deaths in the laning stage. That says a lot about the state of the game. I honestly don't know if Viking GG can kill enough heroes
They
to
might
get
get
back
Coddle
into this
bottom
game.
at least. They saw Bristle head out the other direction.
He might just die on Toby. Yeah, he has to run away.
Oh, yeah, they can't commit too hard.
Bristleback does pick up his Vanguard from the side shop. Secret shop, excuse me, as VP does take top lane. This is a sub-8-minute Helm of the Dominator from Zayak, the 4th
Everybody
position
bottom
Enigma.
right now for Viking. They've already accepted that they don't want anything to do with that top lane.
And nice try going through this Bristleback. I don't think that's going to work,
Well,
but let's
Boom's
find
here.
out.
With the DK, they want to commit in for the big bad boy. And ILTW.
This looks like deja vu from the mid lane,
yeah,
but
Rezo's
Bristleback
here.
replaces the Necrophos in this case.
Oh, he's rolling back. Snapfire and Legion both low. Gets the finish onto the Snapfire. DK still trying to slowly fly away.
It's
Look
a
at
level 6 DK.
Solo body blocking him. Where do you think you're going, big boy?
That's a mid laner, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
And,
yeah. See you later. No one sends him to the Shadow Realm.
The positive is, based on his respawn time, you would think he's higher level than 6, but that's just from the Necrophos ulti, Dakota.
Out for 30 seconds. Medusa's migrated to the mid lane. Top is totally free. Right now, Zayach is farming it up. This is what I like to say is the ass beating from outer space, BSJ. Early on from VP.
I couldn't have worded it better myself.
What?
This is what I said in the draft. They're just going to run at you in 4 different places. 1 jungle, 2 lane, or all 3 lanes. You see mid lane pushed in by Necro, bottom lane pushed in by Pangolier. Bristleback's actually chilling in the jungle. And Enigma's pushing top. And they just way out farm you.
I don't
you
even
are not
know.
content farming like this.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're holding out for. I mean, they've already tried to make the DK work with a rotation, with his Dragon Form. You know, Legion Commander's already getting beat down pretty hard. It's not like she's got a big item in queue to
level
really
3
change
Chen.
things out.
Ugh.
You know, Chen's getting gobbled up. He's free kibble for Rezo's Pango right now.
Top, Shad's getting bullied away from this 4 position Enigma. They are 3-man ganking him.
Zayach, who had been trying
Oh my god, the Centaur Stomp.
Oh,
no,
my
no,
goodness,
no,
this
no.
man is not going to get away with this. Is he? He is going to get away with it. They can't get anything.
Blade Mail on Necro. Very value into item. We've been seeing a lot of these cores build. Just that 38 damage for 2,000 gold, plus some
Centaur.
armor.
Cancel,
and the
cancel.
active.
Oh. Medusa
See
is
you later,
able to
Armus.
make it out just in time, but Snapfire not going to be as fortunate. And now Rezo on a monster kill streak. I mean, I guess the nice thing for Viking is if they can get some kills, they'll get a good bounty for some of them. Look at the disrespect here from Rezo. Now he's just going right to Chen inside his own base. He's 8-0 on this Panga already.
I think the problem with this draft was that when you see an opening from both, like anytime teams go for this like dual combo opening, there's always strengths and there's always weaknesses. Coddle and Bristleback, what that says to me is the opponent's going to shove our lanes real hard. And you pick Legion, who doesn't shove lanes very well, and you pick DK, who doesn't shove lanes very well, and then they just pick Necrophos, and now you have all your lanes always shoved in.
Yeah.
Heroes just walking at your face, and Coddle ulti is deployed.
Yeah, Boom trying to run out, but back to the Shadow Realm you go, sir.
Oof.
He'll be out 40 seconds. Here's
Get the
our
duel
first
on the
Legion
Pango.
duel. The blinding light. Sorry, you're not going to be hitting anything
Black
there.
hole. Okay, he's not going to use
Not
it.
even necessary. Put that black hole in your back pocket and save it for a rainy day.
The level of Ghost Shroud for the slow, the 6%.
Blessed.
He almost got him with that 6% slow.
Medusa's like, stop that. It's with a couple of arrows. Rezo is just popping off in front of their base right now.
And ILTW's in absolute chill mode bottom.
Yeah, definitely a very bipolar series for Virtus Pro. They get to flex how they can run multiple strategies here. Game one, knowing that they need to have the discipline, the passiveness, the slow farm until they are primed up, nourished, and ready. Game number two, it is pedal to the metal, and they have not lifted their foot yet. Look at Chen. Like, maybe I'll go out and get a ward down. Yeah, right, you doe-eyed son of a gun. Here comes Rezo rolling right over your ass. Rolls up, gets Medusa and Boom as well. Viking are just getting corralled indoors.
I believe there's a reason that Coddle Guy has been banned. Coddle Guy, Keeper of the Light, has been banned every single game.
He is the Joe Exotic right now, corralling the Tigers in their cage. Here's the black hole, the pullback DK. He's done. They get Snapfire 2. They got to call it, and
GG
they do.
at 13 minutes.
Virtus Pro put on one of the biggest clinics I think we've seen in this league in game number 2. This first series is over, 19-3.